Apex Nation, and welcome back to some more Creativerse. Hope you guys are having a great day. My throat is not happy right now. First thing, I'm recording in the morning. My voice is a little iffy. So, we are here at this new locale to build a new build. Now, I don't have many plans, per se. Like, I didn't think about where I'm gonna put things and all that good stuff, because I don't. Y'all know this. I don't do this. I just wing it, and that's what I do. So, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're just gonna wing it. We can kind of think about this. If we put like the entrance right here, right here, this is where the entrance of the place is gonna go. Well, did I say hope you guys are having a great day? Hope you guys are having a great day. I mean, I am. I've got a thing on my mind, but that's a family health issue that I'm now thinking about, but optimistic. It was caught early. Should be fine. So I think we'll go about here. So if we're having something come in, we should have something here. Okay, we gotta pick a log, right? We gotta pick ourselves a log. Wood. Alright, so if we're picking ourselves a log, although I think I'm gonna have to use the weathered logs. They would make such good bases. Okay, so we're probably using weathered. They would work so well. Where's the rest of the wood? Is there a thing called tre? No. Nature? Natural. There they are. Alright, cragwood. I don't know. I mean, how should we do this? Should we have a log? Didn't we get like, oh, we did. Okay, I know what I'm using. What would it be called? I don't know what it'd be called. I can tell you a little bit of things. I have no end into the whole lady trying to steal our land story. She disappeared? Not like she disappeared. No, she went somewhere to go for the summer or something. I have no idea. Alright, that was in that, but what was it called? Dang it, I'm never gonna know. But I mean, it was wood. Right there. Shipwood. Aha. I think shipwood will be okay for the tops of our platforms. And that's decorative. Maybe. I can't remember which one I liked more. But I know I hated the sides of them. But I think those will be okay. So, I mean, I could talk about my nose. I can't talk about my nose, but a blueprint's 20. I have no idea. Man, people are freaking talented. This is something called Hogwarts. Hogwarts, the quad, 6 out of 6. Good God. Alright, I think that's good for now. And let's build something like here. We'll start with like that, where it's propped up. That'd be good. And then keep that rotation. Does that work? I can't see. I have a glare right now. I have a glare and I have yet to feel like I should compromise on my glare. It's like, yeah, sure, I could put up a curtain, but then I block my window. And I like having my window. It's like the first time in years I've had a window that lets in light. And I can see. Hey, what are you doing? I like it. Maybe we should go up one more. And then that. And then that way the platform could be, yeah. Right, I mean, if I did something like this. Well, I wouldn't want the wood facing that way. I want the wood facing that way. I mean, it's pretty good wood. Yeah, I really do. I actually like the color of the wood, too. I don't think I would change that color. I like that color scheme a lot. Ooh, what if we did something a little different? What if we did something like this, but like this? That way it looks like it's banded all the way around to kind of hold him in place. Ooh, I'm liking it. I love the freaking look of this wood as well. It looks so good. It's like wood I never want to color because it looks so good. And that looks really good as well. Like, I really like that. All right, am I counting? No. Am I just eyeballing it? Yeah. So we do something like that. A little bit more. Maybe that. Sure. So, I can, like I said, there's something I can talk about in my car. So, the other day, I was driving my car, and I heard the belt squeaking. I was like, oh, man, I have to replace that belt. Oh, well, it's nothing. It's about $40 to replace the thing, but whatever. You know, it's just a belt. Replace the belt, call it good. And my dad needed to borrow the car. And I was like, yeah, sure. This guy don't care. Borrow the car. You know? And he said, your belt's squeaking. I said, I know. He goes, but it's not your belt. I said, what do you mean? He goes, it's your tensioner pulley. I was like, oh. I was like, well, that's a cheaper part to replace and easier. That's no problem. Then I started to look it up, and I was wrong. I was wrong, so wrong. Because normally a tensioner pulley is just literally a pulley on a spring that puts tension on your serpentine belt. And it's usually just a little tiny metal piece where, like, you know, you have a circle here, and then it comes out, and it comes down to another circle with a bolt in it. And that bolt is how it goes to the engine block, stays tight. And then you could use the other bolt that's up here to wrench it down to give it freedom to put your serpentine belt on and let it go as it pulls up tension. Not in my car. My car, it's like, you imagine this is the engine block. It's about from here to about here, comes down around here, comes around here, comes around. It's a giant piece of metal with a little pulley on it. I'm like, what? It's over $100 brand new, but I can find it refurbished for like 80. I'm like, well, I'm doing the freaking refurbished for 80. But then as I'm looking at them, there's 3 different versions of it. Well, that's a pretty good platform if I do say so myself. There's 3 different versions of it, right? And I'm like, ugh, okay, fine. I get under the car. I'm like, I'll go look. All right, this is gonna move. Don't mess with my water up. I was like, all right, so I under the car. Did I say under the car? No, I don't go under the car. So I go take a look, right? How are we? Okay, I can't see. Oh. No, that like that. Perfect. So I was like, okay. I gotta take a look. Started up, looking at it. I go, wait a minute. That's not that part. I was like, that's a different part. And I'm like, what is that part? I don't like how it's so square. But I think we'll build the build or distract how square it is, right? Because I don't want it like here and then have that around with no support. I want it to have support. And maybe even band it all the way around. Oops. What if we did something like that? I think it'll look kind of interesting. Nah, no. I don't like it. No. I honestly don't even like that. But I mean, no one's gonna be underneath there. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it does, and it is what it does. So I was looking at it, I was like, what is that part? I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know enough about engines to tell you right off the top of my head what that part was. That's okay. Well, this is what manuals are for. I get the manual out. What the? Who are you? Why are you? I get the manual out, and I start looking. Of course, there's nothing in that manual about that part at all, or even the serpentine belt or anything that goes around the serpentine belt. I was like, fine. I'll go online. So I go online, and about, I don't know, 10 minutes of searching, I find the part. It was a water pump. Well, the part I was looking at was a water pump pulley. I'm like, oh, okay, how much are those things to replace? Let's go. They're only 20 bucks. Okay, that's nothing. But I'm like, am I sure? I ain't gonna, buy something I ain't. What, do I have that? Yeah, okay. I ain't buying something that I'm not sure of, right? So I'm starting looking up, and I found out water pump pulleys don't go bad. They have to be physically damaged or cracked in half if they are bad. And like, mine looks perfectly fine. He goes, they said you will visually see something wrong with it if there's something wrong with it. It's nothing internal, because literally I found a picture of it. It's just a solid piece of metal. There is nothing in it. So it's like, oh, okay. So the people are saying it's your water pump. And then I started looking up all the stuff, and sure enough, it is the water pump. I was going to darken this, but the water darkens it. I was like, okay, sure enough, it's my water pump. I was like, God dang it. I was like, how much is that thing going to be replaced? And that was only 40 bucks. I'm like, you know what? That's a lot cheaper than the stupid pulley. So yeah, that's my Saturday job. I asked my dad for help too. I was like, hey, you ever replace a water pump? He goes, they're okay to replace. They're not the funnest thing to replace, but yeah, we could do it. I said, okay, I need my water pump replaced. Come help me. He's like, I'll do it Saturday. All right, sounds like a plan. We'll do it Saturday. So that's my story about my car troubles. You know what I'm thinking? It's like, I don't want just a grid, right? I want to change this up. I want to make things unique. So what I'm thinking of doing is just randomly putting platforms around. So, like, we'll put a platform over here. And they all don't gonna be gigantic. So, what's kind of mapping out? Just underwater, right? Just underwater. We're gonna do something like that. Like a little tiny rectangular platform here. And we're gonna have to build to scale. Or whatever I choose. And this is what I choose for this spot. So, that's what's been going on in my life. Other than that, we had that tropical storm come in on my mother's birthday cookout. So that kind of rained that, and that was not the funnest cookout we ever had, but hey, still got to see family. Haven't seen family in forever. So it was okay. Do. Nice. Wrong. Okay, what? I said wrong. What part of wrong? Uh-oh. I ruined me water. Yeah, it's probably smart if I have some water. If I have some water. Wet. It's probably regular water. It's fixed. It's a genius. The water itself is a genius. I just make sure I always have it copied when blazing, because you never know what's gonna go wrong. Wait, well, how are you? Right. I am distracted now with my phone, yes, because I am waiting on news. News of something I'm not gonna tell you about. Not gonna tell you because it's not me. I would tell you if it was me, but it's not me, so I'm not gonna tell you. Maybe we'll do something like that and like There. I think that's even. Or the right. Ding. Ding. Okay, we're good. Where'd that place? No idea. I think I placed it inside of itself. What else can we talk about? Something cool got released recently that is pretty cool if you're into wargaming. That Warhammer Plus came out. A little expensive for so far what you get, but we'll see how fast they release things. They make it worth it. I mean, they have incentives for basically if you're Warhammer players. They made a feature on their app that I don't use, but basically it's like an army builder, and you can keep track of everything right there in the game on your phone. That's available it's $6 a month. It's for $6 a month, and then you also get access to Warhammer TV, which is what I was checking out last night when I finally got able to. And there's really cool masterclass paintings, which I definitely want to take a look at. It involves Luis. She's Savage Orc Guy. I think that's her handle on Instagram. I've been following that for a while now. Really, really awesome painter. She's extremely talented. And she has these awesome, like, mushroom army, like their rainbow mushroom. No, I don't think they're rainbow. No, she has a rainbow space marine that looks really cool. But she's got all kinds of really, really awesome painted minis and all that. She's really, really talented. And now she's got a show on Warhammer Plus called Masterclass. It's Doc. I think there's a bed over there somewhere. Or did I take it already? I might have moved it. That one can stay. Okay. I want to put a little island here. So, yeah. It was really, really cool. I wanted to check it out. I haven't checked out the Masterclass painting yet, but maybe something like this. Something like that. Ah, fishy. But I did... Oops. Take a look at one of their battle reports, which is basically them playing Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar. And before I talk about that, they also have animations, which I definitely want to check out. I think they're going to be pretty cool animations. So they're actually going to have like an animated, basically, show for Warhammer, which Warhammer doesn't get a lot of love when it comes to like animated stuff and all that, because the lore is fairly complicated, kind of. But there's also something called Lore Masters coming soon, which they're going to talk about the lore of all these different clans and all that, and so you can learn about your favorite army, and you have to like role play as you play if you don't already know about the stuff and all that. That's going to be pretty cool. All right, whichever way you face is the way you're going to go. But I took a look at the battle report when I finally got able to log on, because it was launch day and they had complications with their server. And it was pretty cool. They definitely were the most unique battle report I have seen. I think their production value was really, really good. Like, they had a bunch of awesome graphics and stuff like that. I can't see that one. That one? Nope, that one. It was really, really good. The hosts were cool, but I do hope they switch out people. Hopefully it's just not those two guys always going to be playing. I would really like to see guests come in when times allow guests to come in. I understand, you know, times are still scary and deadly out there. So, you know, it's like you got to be careful, but it'd be really, really cool to see other players come in, like Luis. That would be cool. Or even other people who work in the office. That would be awesome to see. But then again, I've only watched one battle report, and it's still early stages. I guess every Wednesday they're going to add new things. Like, that's their plan every single Wednesday. Or at least a new animation every Wednesday. So I'm going to, be watching it for this month, and we'll see. We'll see if it warrants a second month. But another thing you get is if you... Which I should have just paid for a year, but... with car troubles and all that, I don't know if I'm done with my car troubles or not, so I wanted to be a little careful with money. And Tales of Arise is coming out, and I'd rather spend the money on Tales of Arise than a year of Warhammer TV or Warhammer Plus. But if you spend for a year or stay subscribed for a year without breaking it, they make that very clear. You can't cancel or pause your subscription. And you have 1 year of active consecutive months, you get a free exclusive Warhammer figure. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if every year they're going to come out with 2 different ones for me to choose from. That would be really cool of them to do. Maybe something like here. I'm thinking something like here and here. Is that right? Yep, it is. To there. To there. Man, people think I know what I'm doing. But I've always liked Warhammer. Well, I haven't say always liked. I have been getting into Warhammer. But not just Warhammer. I wanted to get into like all those type of war style games. I just have no one to play alongside, and the world's still a little, iffy out there, and I still want to practice, social distancing and all that stuff. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. Me going out, and even though the state's pretty open, I will say, I still don't want to be one of those people who go out to public just to play a game, It's like I go shopping. I don't go for leisure. Which I understand. Like I said, the state's open. The other day I had to go pick up a package for the post office, and for months, since a lot of the bans were lifted, you still had to wear a mask inside of a public or a state-owned, I guess, building you want to call it. Which a post office is. You always still had to wear a mask. Well, not anymore. I walked in there and everyone wasn't wearing a mask. The lady behind the counter, she was still wearing a mask, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's good. It's like, I told myself I would still wear a mask in public. Even though it's like I'm vaccinated, I was still going to. And I haven't. I'll admit, I haven't. I go grocery shopping and all that. I don't wear a mask. Oh, I can't see. It's right there. It's on this row. With this row. This one? Do 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 beep. Do 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 boop. So I'll admit, I'm one of those people who stopped wearing a mask. Now, if I felt sick, I'd wear a mask. 100%. If I felt like I had a cold, hey. Or if I felt anything like that, I'd wear a mask. I mean, we got that Delta variant that's deadly to kids and all that. It's still scary out there, like I said. Still gotta be precautious. Really have nothing else to talk about if you haven't noticed. Ooh! I did see yesterday, Halo announced like a lot of their stuff they're doing for Infinite. which looks really cool, by the way, and I definitely plan on playing it on the channel and hopefully getting good at the multiplayer and having some multiplayer matches going, because I really do like Halo, and I have been wanting to get into I guess it is competitive multiplayer, and I think Halo's gonna be that one I get into, because I liked Halo 5. Halo 5 was fun, and when I was playing it every day, I did get fairly decent at it. So if I start playing Infinite, which looked really cool, they showed off the multiplayer cinematic trailer. Looked so good. But then again, it's a cinematic trailer. But they also announced their Elite Series 2 themed Halo Infinite controller. Holy crap, does that look good. That looks so good. Man, it's incredible how that thing looks. But they want $200 for it. And that you can order. And I was like, no, I can't spend $200 on the controller, much as I want to. And if I had $200 extra, I would definitely think about it. No, if I had $200 extra, I would buy a 3D printer. I really want a 3D printer. I think those things are so cool, and they'd be a lot of fun. So I definitely want one of those if I had $200 left over. But then they announced the Halo Infinite themed Xbox One, or Xbox Series X, not One, Series X. And I was like, oh, tell me I could pre-order that. It's like, that would be worth it. That would be worth throwing on something, whatever, and getting that. Because I've been wanting to get a Series X for a while now. I just haven't been able to get one. Oh, I'm off. And it looks so beautiful. Is it this one? No, it's this one. That one's there. That one's there. Am I sure this one is lined up? I am? Alright, perfect. So yeah, it looks so cool. And they're like, pre-order now. And they're commercial. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going online right now. It's like, that would be worth it. You know, set up a payment plan, whatever I have to do, get it done. Stop. I gotta wait a second. Boom, 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 and then boom, boom. I know this, but I'm being impatient. But no, they're gone. They're already not there. There was no pre-order button or anything like that. I was like, are you kidding me? Are they already sold out? Which would not surprise me. There's plenty of people out there who would buy every single one of them and then resell them for $3,000. Because that's ridiculousness we still live in nowadays. People got bored during the pandemic and decided to buy out all consoles and everything. But then again, we also have a chip shortage, so, you know. That also doesn't help. Which still amazes me that those consoles got released and we're coming up into September and we still can't buy those new consoles. You still just can't go to Walmart. You can't go to a Best Buy if you still got a Best Buy in your area. You can't go anywhere and just buy those consoles. You can't go to Amazon. You can't go anywhere and buy them. They're $500 consoles and they're selling them for $800, $900. It's like, what? Because there's people reselling them. Brand new, but they can mark them up because game companies can't keep their consoles in store. Which sucks. Which I'm glad that the Switch wasn't released during all this. Or was it? No. I don't think it was. I can't remember if it was or not. But I was able to get a Switch, no problem, back when I got the Switch first time, you know, when I first got the Switch. But I can't get my hands on an Xbox Series X. It's annoying me. Because I had, like, cool ideas I wanted to do. Alright, I'm gonna need a little connected island here. And I mean little. Oops. No! So like a little. But like I wanted to do, and I could talk about it because I don't think it'll ever happen. I mean, I could do it in other things, sure, but having it on my Xbox would have been cooler to do. I wanted to do like an achieve all series where we get all the achievements. Like that'd be a lot of fun. And like, yeah, I could do it on my Xbox One, but games on Xbox One, depending on the art style, are starting to not look that good, you know? And freaking load times are ridiculous on the console. So it's like, yeah, could do it, but I'd much rather do it if I had a Series X. Right. Just a little, you know, connecting. I didn't line that up very well. But again, I don't want things lined up. Because again, these are all going to be connected with bridges, if you forgot. And I want, so there'll be like a bridge here to here. But the bridge, I just don't want to have nothing. So it's going to have like a little connecting platform. Which apparently I've just decided my bridges are too wide. Which is fine. Which makes them technically 4 wide, but 2 wide on the walk path. That's fine. This looks like, will it connect? I mean, I guess I could put the bridge here. Like, the bridges don't have to be in the dead center. I don't want it to be all centered and everything. And these are just some of the platforms. There could be many more. And there's going to be one more we're going to build today. And put it right about, say, here. To there. About there. There we go. Right? Correct? Correct. But they do gotta be square / rectangular. Probably could get complicated with them. Yeah, I don't want them. Other than that, like, I've been really enjoying Star Wars The Clone Wars, the animated series. Watched the movie months ago. I'm like, oh, this is really cool, because I was like, I wonder if the show's gonna be good. But then I knew the movie came out first, which I'm glad I watched the movie, because it wasn't like Dragon Ball Super, you know, where what's that one? The one with Beerus comes in, the God of Destruction or whatever the movie was called. And Gold Frieza, or Frieza Resurrection F. Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Resurrection F, I think it was called, something like that. Those two movies are in the TV show. It's like, you didn't have to watch them. So I didn't know if that was like the case with Star Wars The Clone Wars, because there was a movie, then they made it a TV show. I didn't know if that was the same. It's not. Definitely watch the movie first. You definitely should. I was like, sweet. So I watched the movie. How's that one going? That one's going... Yeah, okay. And I've been enjoying that. That show's like really, really good. It just makes me always remember. Every time I stop watching anything Star Wars for a long time, then I go back to it. Or when my other roommate lived with me for a while, he would watch Star Wars movies, and I would chill, watch it for like half an hour with him, whatever. And I would just always forget how much I like Star Wars. It is a great franchise. And Clone Wars is incredibly good. Like right now, not a lot of character development's happening. There's a little bit, but I'm really early in the first season. Hey, look at that. We got platforms, yo. Nice. And, yeah, I've been really, really enjoying that. I've been wanting to watch that. There's a bunch of Star Wars stuff I have not seen including like The Mandalorian. I haven't watched any of that. There's the Bad Batch, Rebels. There's all kinds of cool Star Wars stuff I could watch. And I plan to. Just over time. That's a good amount to start with. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I mean, there's plenty of places to build. Obviously, we're going to have to think about things and move things here and there. I'm not going to move any of these platforms. Maybe add new platforms just to help bridge like this one here to here. Oops. Whatever this is to whatever this is definitely needs to be a bridge. I mean, like, I didn't think about that. I could go here. I don't know what's going to be here, but then bam, bam, maybe a little connector bridge. Still don't know what's going to here. I have no idea. These smaller platforms don't know. The bigger platforms I do know. And if it's like a complicated way of going around places, I'm fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. But we got to end. I got to make it morning so I can get a better screenshot. I placed 2 bets. But we're going to end things here. Next episode, we are going to build some builds and maybe try our first time-lapse out. You know, I am running a 2 PC setup now, so I can record on I can actually set up like a little dudes in there watching and set up, you know, a little time-lapse from a distance. That could be fun. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I mean, this is going to be a platform of the entrance platform, so it's kind of going to be welcoming, I guess. And then you go that way and that way. I'm not going to have anything that way. So you come on. There's going to be some type of railing system, and then we're going to have to come up with a bridge, so I'm going to need another little collecting platform over there. And then there's going to have to be something here. I don't know what's very welcoming. Don't know. Figure it out. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button and show your support. If you're new and you haven't subscribed for more content, feel free to share this video, comment down below, and until next time, hi. I'm ApexReaper. You all stay positive. Thanks for watching.
Afraid of the dark?